Through the first holiday, and now we kind of go into full swing holiday season. What's going on? Steven, nothing really major to talk about, just kind of doing this life as I know it thing and trying to figure out where I am today. And it's been an interesting year. And I think for a lot of people, I think since the pandemic, it's kind of made everybody rethink a lot of things, and I have my daily observations, one being that over a year and I still haven't figured out where I'm at and what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to be. And I think that's okay because not everybody has it. And sometimes you try to fit in places and you're just the square peg in the round hole, or the round hole in the square peg. Or the round peg in the square hole is what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm not always eloquent. Anyway, I think it's okay. Sometimes it takes some trial and error to figure out either where you're supposed to be or where you're not supposed to be, and that's okay. But my obsession is time, and I always feel like I'm rushed because we have far more time behind us than we do in front of us. Myself included. Saw an interesting thing today. I don't dive much into in the radio world, we call it show prep because you see all these things that kind of get thrown across your plate. I glance at some of it, but I don't, it was never my Bible when I did an on-air show. Like some people, you can literally follow along and they go through the entire thing. And if that works for them, good on them. But I did see something that was kind of funny today. A guy sued his old company because they fired him for not being fun enough. He basically refused to attend mandatory parties where there was heavy drinking, and now they might have to pay him $500,000, which is interesting. That what company did you work for that you had to go to mandatory parties where there was drinking? Because I got to be honest, if that sounds like a lot of fun for 22-year-old me, not so much anymore. So maybe being responsible can cost you your job. I'm interested to see how that plays out. But you just don't see, you catch a headline where it says guy sues company after they fired him for being no fun. You don't see that very often. So I thought it was interesting. What you do see very often, and I was hoping it would die down, and it probably won't for a while, politics. Man, everywhere you go, there's some form of politic thing here or there, or this side has this to say, this side has that to say, and nobody can really have an opinion anymore because if you're not on either one of those sides, you get blasted for your thoughts. And hopefully, as we go into the holiday season, we can put politics on hold and get back to what it was like to just talk to each other. And you can have disagreements with people, both politically and non-politically, and it's okay. You don't have to condemn someone for their beliefs. Even if you believe their beliefs are galactically stupid, they're still their beliefs, and they're entitled to them. So hopefully, going into the season, we can kind of show a little more love towards one another, because I don't think we get that enough. I think we're constantly eager to point out people's flaws, and that's not always the best way to be. But hey, what the hell do I know? I'm still trying to figure out who I am and who I'm supposed to be, and I'm not getting any closer to that. So needless to say, enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and hopefully you have a great week.